from Around the World Kitchen. It's Paul. Today we're doing a super simple, super popular Vietnamese dish. You can find it in some Vietnamese restaurants, but it's one thing you can find in the home. My wife's craving some Vietnamese food tonight. I am as well. The dish we're making is called lemongrass chicken. It is super aromatic with all the lemongrass and garlic and onions in it. It's also super flavorful, packed with flavor. Super simple to do for a weeknight meal as well. So let's get started. So to make the components for it, what you need is some chicken. I prefer thighs, that'd be the best one, good for flavor. If you want to do breast, you can do it, but for this type of thing, thighs would be best, that's what they do. The biggest component is lemongrass. It looks like this. I can find it at my local Food Lion for the smaller bit like that. This key component, it has like a lemony, it's literally word for word lemongrass. It has like lemony flavor, great for aromatics, used in a ton of Vietnamese cuisines. It is beautiful, I love using it and it's great. The other thing, if you can't get it, is shallots. That'd be more authentic. If you can't find shallots, they're hard to find sometimes. Regular onions are fine. You want some onion for it. And then I'm not doing tonight because my kid. But if you want to make it spicy, make it more authentic, add in some Thai chili. Or if you just want to have a little color, you can maybe do a poblano for that. But Thai chili or a red chili like cayenne would be the best for it. But they want it for the heat. And then the other component for it that you can definitely find everywhere nowadays is coconut water. That's going to be all liquid for braising. This is kind of like a braise type dish. It's going to add a lot of sweetness. That's going to add the sweetness to it and a lot of other components. And the other component that you need that you can't skip on is fish sauce. You need to get the fish sauce. It was the savory and the umami-ness that you need for this dish. But you're like, well, I'm going to do a fish sauce. I got a ton of other recipes I'll be using fish sauce in. It's a great thing to have in your kitchen. It has a lot of good stuff if you're doing Thai or Vietnamese cuisine. But let's get started on marinade and see how simple this dish is to do. So what we're gonna need, we're first gonna need our lemongrass done. Super simple. You're gonna need 2 stalks of lemongrass for 2 pounds of chicken. I'm just gonna get some of the outer skin off of it. And if you can find the pre-minced lemongrass in your Asian grocery store, that's fine as well, but you can get some fresh lemongrass. That's the most ideal. Get one, and get the second one. And this upper part you don't need, it's all about the roots. Or the lower part, I guess, of it, the lower stem. Get that out. And then we're gonna get a nice mince on the lemongrass. So what I like to do, I like to cut it in half, especially on these big ones. Cut it again. And then just a very nice mince on it. And this one's a lot smaller, so we're just gonna cut it in half once. One more quick mince because I don't want like big pieces if possible. This will help with the marinade and the cooking later. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in a bowl and set it aside to get the next bit of stuff done. And for this, we're gonna use half of this for the chicken marinade and half to cook with. But we'll go over that again when we get to it. For the chicken, super simple. I just realized I got a breast and thighs in my local area. That's okay, it's all chicken. It'll still be edible. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut these up into bite-sized pieces. What I like to do for the thighs is just spread them out like this and then cut them longwise. And then just cut it like that. Then once we get all these done, just put them in a bowl. And then we're gonna get all the rest of these done, and we'll go on to the next marinade bit after you get all these chopped up. Okay, now we got all the chicken done. We're gonna finish up the marinade. First thing we're gonna need is 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm just gonna put that in there. Just add a little sweetness to it. And then we're gonna need 8 tablespoons of fish sauce. Our favorite brand we like to get is this oyster fish sauce, but any fish sauce you can find is good, like 3 boats and everything. We're gonna get 4 tablespoons, or not 4, sorry, 8. Final thing we're gonna need is 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. And this will be a thickener agent later for it. And then we can't forget one final thing, half of our lemongrass. This will be a good aromatic for the chicken. And then we're gonna give this a good mix and get everything combined. There we go. And then we're gonna let this sit and marinate for 10 minutes. If you can, ideally for a couple hours in the fridge, but 10 minutes is gonna be perfectly fine for this, or add a lot of flavor to it. So while this is marinating, we're gonna get onto our final prep that we gotta do for our mise en place. Okay, final prep we need to do before we get on cooking is we're gonna mince or dice our onion. If you have shallots, ideal. If not, again, 1 small onion will be fine. And then we gotta mince, I know it sounds a lot, but it's necessary, 10 cloves of garlic. If you want to reduce a little bit, you can, but pretty much 5 cloves per pound, 10 cloves. It's all about the garlic, the lemongrass in this dish. Trust me, it is necessary. You really want all that flavor. So we're just gonna do a quick dice and get everything diced up. And both of these you can just put in the same bowl together because we'll be sauteing them afterwards. And I'll see you once we get this all diced up. Okay, now we got our garlic and our onions all chopped up. We're gonna get a pan going, put it on high heat, and once it heats up, we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of oil. With this comes to heat, and then we're gonna add our aromatics. Okay, now our pan's heated up. We're gonna add our aromatics in. Get our garlic, our onions, and our lemongrass. If you're adding chilies, add your chilies as well. And we're gonna cook this stirring continuously for 1 minute. That's to not burn the aromatics. You do not want to burn them. Okay, in 1 minute, got some good color on them. We'll move them off to the side. Then we're gonna add in just another 2 tablespoons of oil. Then we're gonna add our chicken in. Get your chicken spread out nice and evenly so it can cook. And we're just going to let this cook and cook the chicken through. We've let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, getting nice brown. Ooh, some good nice color on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to saute this, stir frying it for another 2 to 3 minutes, getting a little more cooked through. But we got some nice color on here already. We're getting some beautiful color on this chicken. It's most of the way cooked through now. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add in 2 cups of coconut water. Give it 1. Give it 2 cups of coconut water. If you get about a 16.9 ounce container, that'll be just a little over 2 cups, and you get a little snack afterwards. So we're just gonna give this a quick mix, get the chicken covered underneath this coconut water. We're gonna let this come up to a simmer. We're gonna let it cook about 5 to 10 minutes until the coconut water thickens, mixed with the cornstarch, and we create a nice thick sauce on this. Okay, there we go. Let's turn that off. Got a beautiful color on it, and the coconut water is cooked down to a nice thick glossy sauce. Let's go over and get this plated on up. And there we go. We got it all plated up to make it even better. Chop up some cucumbers and tomatoes, make a really healthy meal, and pair with some rice. But it smells so good. The aromatics smell amazing. I can't wait to try this. But let's get the authenticated taste tester in real quick to make sure we did okay today. Oi! Huh? Can you come here, please? Okay. Can you let me know how it is? Make sure it tastes good or not? Tastes like home? Nice. So there you go. Yummy. Wonderful tasting dinner. We're gonna go ahead and eat this dinner. So try this for your next weeknight dinner or weekend dinner. We'll see you on the next one.